Hello everyone, Kradex here. Welcome back to our Angel Bob's Omni playthrough. So, a couple quick announcements before we jump into the video. First is that I decided on what I wanted to stream, and I've been streaming some Kerbal Space Program, heavily modded save. If you're interested in rocket science and space physics and all sorts of stuff like that, I highly recommend checking it out. It's a fun balance of kind of video game fun stuff, but also like really scientific physics and all that. So I really like it. So if you're interested in that, you can follow me on Twitch and check out the streams there. I also upload the VODs on YouTube. Announcement number 2 is that I have created a Discord. A couple people have brought it up over time, and I thought, why not? I don't know, how much you guys are interested in that, but the link is in the YouTube comments. Just kind of a place to hang out, chat about the games, the videos that I put out, games that I play, mods, stuff like that. So if you have any interest in that, feel free to join the Discord and hang out. And be nice to people if you join. Don't be a jerk is the main rule. Other than that, let's jump into our Angel Bob's Omni to-do list. We need aluminum, brass, concrete are all things that I want to go for. Trying to think about what exactly I need to do. So we have chunks available now of all types. I also undid green metal catalysts, which I can get back as soon as I get aluminum going. The problem is I've taken up most of this space with all this salt sorting stuff, so I don't have a ton of space left. And I'm trying to think of how to remedy that. I might just extend this block into this northeast area. I think that's probably for the best. Also, how's pollution doing? It's definitely still somewhat under control. The mining cloud is probably going to hit these guys soon. So I will expect to see an attack or two. This is very close. That's only one chunk away, and this is only a few chunks away. This one has some trees in between, so that'll probably be safe for a while. I should probably go take care of that base. That would be for the best. But I'm going to ignore that for now. Do I at least have some turrets down here? I have a few. Honestly, I don't know if that's enough. Oh, what did I just rotate? This belt. Or no, I think that is the night vision goggles turning on. That's what that noise is. Anyway, apparently the Control-Z doesn't undo rotation, so I think it was this that I just yeah, that was what I rotated. Molten lead. Anyway, yeah, so I'm thinking I want to do the salt sorting here because we have the sludge. But I can just pipe that over pretty easily. So maybe I will just do that up here. And then at least we'll have the plates next to each other. So let me place city block here. We want... Should I make this a long block or just a regular block? I think a regular block is fine. So we'll put the I section... shoot, I can't actually see the signal here. Let me get rid of some trees. Okay, there we go. Now I can see it. Alright, so we want to line those up. And then line these up. And then we'll put a T intersection on the corner there. Or, I mean, a plus intersection. And then get some more termites. Destroy all these trees. Which, these have been soaking up a lot of pollution. So this is definitely going to make my pollution spread more. Probably into that biter base. Given how many trees I'm taking out. We actually need some more nanobots. Yep, that's the night vision goggles turning on and off. Confirmed. Alright. So I'll switch back to here, get this all built, and then I'll bring in the various ores and chunks that I need, but I'll use a bot-based approach on this one. So that should save some space. Which also means if I have the resources, I should handcraft some more roboports. At least I can get 2. Looks like I'm a bit short on red circuits. So can I make nanobots faster? Oh, I can. With green science tech. What am I doing? I can get 2 more levels of nanobot speed and range. I don't know why I didn't do those earlier. Oh, I need a bunch of signals. Let's start with 30 of each. I'm probably going to need more chain signals. Okay, that one got built. These got built. Just making sure everything's built. Alright, that should do it. Okay, I think I want to unload on this corner, or maybe... Yeah, right here seems good. So we want... Well, we want corner bricks, first of all. Let me get those placed. Okay. And then we want corner station right here. Lined up. And then we want unloading inserters. That lined up. Build all these pieces, and we want a provider warehouse rather than a regular warehouse. I think that's it. That's a requester. And we need power, so let's do long power pole over to here. And then we need some roboports to connect. Oh, don't get hit. Connect everything up. Ooh, that was close. I almost got hit. Let's try that. For starters, and then we'll get this corner attached. Where can I put that? How about here? And then here. Okay. And then I want one this way. And that's all for just channel 0. So now I need a couple more. Just gonna take a second for bots to bring me stuff. What's missing? Oh, that's just for the stone bricks. I can build that myself. Wait, no! Dang it. And now they're not gonna reroute towards me. I just confused the whole network, that's for sure. Let me come down here so the bots can get to me more easily. Oh, I might need a few charging stations here and there. You can actually build these like 4x4 charging ports, or the 3x3, or sorry, 2x2 or 3x3. And so that actually has 9 charging stations, which is pretty awesome. And they even charge a little bit faster than the base RoboPort. So putting one of those next to a RoboPort can be pretty nice. See, how are the bots doing? There's channel 0. Okay, so we've got Oh, most of them are available. Okay. Why don't I have any red circuits, though? What hath gone wrong with red circuits? We're out of the boards, because we're out of phenolic board, because we're out of resin, and we're out of resin. For what possible reason? Is it the catalysts? We're out of formaldehyde, because we're out of green metal catalysts. That is the reason. Shoot. Okay, so that's more pressing than I thought it was. Well, I do have some more green metal catalysts, so we'll grab what we have left. And trying to consider if I could fit a second exoskeleton in here. I would need to lose... Actually, it's not even possible with night vision, because then I would only have a single layer. I like the night vision. So for now, that's a no. So I have 124 more green metal catalysts, so I'll use those. And then I do have more aluminum ore in here that I can mix with the silver ore I have. So we can at least get a few more green metal catalysts. I even happen to have a few metal catalysts in my inventory. Or the catalyst carrier. We will need a request. Okay, so I can delete those requests. That doesn't need to be 300. So we can at least get a few. I don't remember exactly how many red circuits a single green catalyst makes. But... hopefully a few hundred. That would be nice. But I doubt that's the truth. Where do we need them? Here? Okay, so 5 red circuits required 2.5 resin. And 1 catalyst makes 5 resin. Which is... okay, so 1 green catalyst is 10 red circuits, is the amount. It's not as much as I'd hoped. We really need better productivity on all this. And I forget, were there other ways to make resin, or was it just the one? Yeah, there are other ways. So for the same amount of formaldehyde and using melamine instead of urea... oh, interesting. So we essentially add in a blue metal catalyst for every... how many resin would that be? For every 10 resin. Because it'd be 100 gas. And then we only use half as much. So instead of using 20 and 20 to make 1 resin, we use 20 and 20 to make 2 resin. But blue metal catalyst is cobalt and titanium, which we probably could get. We already have cobalt crystals available. And cobalt salt comes from... yeah, I mean, we could get it from stereotype chunks even. What about titanium? We wouldn't want to do this now, but thinking longer term. So yeah, we would need the next tier, which is only military science, to be able to get titanium crystals. And titanium rutile, I guess. Salt would require crystallology 3 as well. Okay, so once we get that, we could improve our resin yield. I'll probably have modules before then, though. In any case, that should fix our resin issues. We'll see a shipment soon. Hopefully, what's the provide threshold on this? 100. Oh, geez, don't get hit. So there we go. There's some resin. Okay. Oh, we already had our first shipment. So that should bring me some red circuits. Well, it's a good thing we caught that. The problem is that's only 1 to 10, and I put about 200 green catalysts, so that's only about 2,000 red circuits, which is not as much as it sounds like. Though I think our science is backed up. Yeah, blue science is backed up down there, so red circuits are just coming to my inventory, at least. Because I need a few more roboports now. First will be, I don't know, here. And what channel? We can turn off roboports and pollution. 1, 1, 2. These should not both be 2. That's a bad idea. This should be 3. I'll make this 4. Nope, there's the lag again. Maybe it's when you make a new channel. Gives a little lag spike, I guess. And this should be 4 as well. And then we need to give it some bots, which I'll have to do. But first we want the requests. We'll pipe over the salting. And I guess I'll just make, let's see, omnic acid, omnite is all we need to make omni catalysts. Should I just bring those over with bots as well? I mean, how many catalysts am I actually using? Not very many. So yeah, I think I'll just put those in a provider. Let me do something like this just to make sure I have a distribution. And then we'll pipe over the omnic acid. Or should I just make new omnic acid? What's our rate looking like? 364 omni sludge. No, I can pipe that over. That's not very much. Even if I double it, I can still fit that through one pipe. And as productivity goes up, we're gonna need less and less. All right, so let's route. So we want aluminum. Can I get better aluminum yet? I can. Requires sodium hydroxide, which I think I'm okay with. Manganese, interestingly enough, would give us more aluminum as well. I should research that eventually, but don't really need it right now. But yeah, so we want aluminum. Probably from sheet coils. I'm just gonna start doing things by sheet coils. Just because that's how productivity works. And I think 5 per second should be plenty. Carbon and alumina. Let's see. That one would be the pellet version, which I can't do yet. So we'll do this route. Processed aluminum. Powder mixer. Do I even have those? Powder mixer. Yeah, I have tier 2 actually. Okay. Do I have tier 2 of strand casting machine? Strand casting machine 2. I don't. I need aluminum, concrete, brass first. But all put together, this is going to work out just fine. Ore processor 2, powder mixer 2. For these buildings that are close to just being 1, I'm only going to build 1 of them. Because I'll have modules by the time I really need this much aluminum anyway. So then just working our way backwards. Do that one. I mean, look at that. The amount of chunks I need for 5 aluminum plates is so small. You know, that's 0.26 ore to make 5 plates. That's like a 1:20 ratio. Sodium hydroxide is a bit concerning. I'm wondering if I should make that on site. Rather than bringing bots for that. I think I will. Do I have salination plants yet? Salination. I can research it. But no. Aluminum, concrete, brass. And that makes for a really easy way to get saline water. Much better than the current water purification route. Oof, yeah, that's a lot of saline water, so we'll make that here. But first we'll set up... Okay, so Omni Catalyst I'll bring in. Omnine shards. How about I just bring in Omnine? Because that's a 10-to-1 ratio. And that's being made here. Let's do something like this. So stacked to 200, so that should be plenty of Omnine. Because if we bring in Omnine and then crush it up here, we'll get 10 times as much bot efficiency. Which means I only need not 1/4 of 1 per second, but 1/40th per second. So, you know, one bot carrying 2 Omnine chunks is bringing 80 seconds worth of this. So that's fine. And then... Yeah, okay, so let's just start putting this together as a single chain. Let me get rid of a few more trees. Give myself some more space here. Okay. And why are those not auto going in there? That's weird. I've got plenty. Okay. So we will start with the sorter, and I'm not going to leave a ton of room here. Maybe say that much room, because I'm anticipating bots for all of this. So we sort. We're only making the bauxite salt, which is awesome. We bring in the liquids. We'll do tier 2 of these. These two are directly connected. I need to change that in Hellmod. Tier 2, cord, and set default. Okay. So that's the bauxite solution. Bring in the sludge there. We only need 1 Omni tractor. Here, that Omni tractor will go directly into 1 ore processor. 2 of these guys. Then we've got blast furnace. Let's see. let's go blast furnace into blast furnace. Get the recipes right, though. Blast furnace into blast furnace into induction furnace into 2.5 strand casting machines, which I'll just make 2, should be enough for now, into a, whatever that's called, assembler. And then we do need a provider station here. I forgot about that. I need to move this stuff up a little bit. Actually, let's just move this over. Now I'll just rearrange it. Okay, so we've got that. Corner station and loading inserters. Which I need to craft these pieces. Make sure I get those placed right. And then we need loading station magic. And then hook that up. And the red. And a light wouldn't hurt things. Would it now? Then I can see color. I could even have this be a requester rather than using belts, but I need both these. I need the constant combinator. And I need a red cable. But I think since the output is a much higher amount per second, I'll just use a belt for that. Okay, so then we've got... You know, I think we can make this a little better here. So that doesn't need a space between it, first of all. Then we can place this right there. Yeah. And then these two can go right next to it. And a beacon can go right there and hit all of them, is kind of what I'm trying to plan around. And then this will get alumina. This will be fine right there. We can put this basically anywhere. And we've got 2.5 of these guys. And there we go. That looks better. Okay. So let's work on getting Omni Sludge. And is that actually it? Do I even need Omnic Acid? Because the sludge is made from the acid, so I don't. I can just bring over the Omni Sludge. That's all I really need. Which is currently here. And that could be made into a T, which is what I'll do. So, T, going up. And we've got an I, connecting here, here. Turn, ooh, I almost got ran over again. I'm pretty risky, clearly. Okay, and then we need an L. I guess we don't need that till here, though, so we need another I in between that. Perfect. Oof, don't get hit, don't get hit. Alright, so we've got all that. And then water I will make on site, as usual. Move that over. put water here. This needs to be the new Omnic water recipe, and I need to actually select new contents to update that. Okay. Requests, we want request threshold of 400, and we'll do 600. We need all the chunks. -3. Or I guess let's just do -1,000 of everything. Copy. Paste. Paste. Chunk, 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 chunk. Let's see. Crotinium. Jubilite. Maybe I shouldn't have requested all of them. I don't actually know that I need all of them. That was a little hasty. Oh well, it's not that much stuff. And then we'll just have a little filter inserter here for the Omnite. And that gets water going, which will go to the right from there. This guy's just a simple request all this stuff. Aha, yet we're going to need to do something interesting, because the one requesting the catalysts needs to be a different channel. So this needs to be channel 4 requesting the ores, which is this. One. So channel 4 is here. And I need to go grab some bots for channel 4. And I'm almost undoubtedly out of green metal catalysts, so I need to do that ASAP once I get this aluminum going. Alright, grab some bots. I feel like I'm being very inefficient with my trains because my request thresholds are pretty small. That might be something I change later on, once our base is more efficient. But for now, this is fine. Okay, so then this one is just going to request the catalysts. I think 50 is plenty. Okay, there we go. And then water. Now we'll just have an L. Oh, really? One square off? Okay. We've got water. I don't know how 13 bots got in there, but we need a few more. Okay, so we've got that solution. Then we need Omnine Shard Belt coming through, so we'll have a brusher here. And a requester chest for Omnine. 50 is plenty. And we'll crush it. And then we'll feed that in via that inserter. And the sludge will go down to connect. And there we go. Bauxite crystals, done. This guy wants to make aluminum ore. So he will be made happy. Process that aluminum ore. Feed that into these bad boys. This is where the sodium hydroxide comes in, so that'll be on a belt here. Feeding in. And feeding in. So this will be sodium hydroxide. Then we have... let's see, we actually need this to be there. Because we're going to want to feed this blast furnace, which the drop tile needs to be down. For both powder mixers. And then we also need some fuel. So this will be solid fuel, omnified. That's a bad place for it though. I should put it here so that I can feed drop tile up there, drop tile here. I'll actually cancel that one so I can feed both. Okay, so now I just need to work on that bottom part for sodium hydroxide, which we will get a better form of later. For now, I'll just do this. These actually require more water than I technically have. Four. I don't even have enough stuff to craft all of them. I don't want to leave that logistics space, though. Okay. Point that down. 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Yeah. All right. So then this water, let's make it a little corner pipe, like so. Corner. That'll flow this way. Okay. Oh, there's all my stuff that I need. All right. So then we need 2 electrolyzers with the saline water attached. And for now, I'll just flare stack the... Let's see, that needs to be slightly different. Okay, put this on a belt. Get some light. And we're not running because I did something wrong. What is it? Purified water. Where are those clarifiers? Okay. That, and then a corner. So that'll point down, bring in the purified water for our clarifiers. Alright, there we go. Sodium hydroxide accomplished. Later we'll have a much better version of that. So that's not going to give me 100% of what I'm looking for, but it'll be good enough. That needs to now grab from there, and voila. There we go, there we go. And carbon. Carbon, I kind of forgot about. Guess we'll just have to provide that too. Not omnified carbon, regular carbon. Okay, that goes into here. And then we need water. Extended to here. Oh, that needs to be a T. Okay. Power up. Power everything. Oh, right. I need a transfer between these two guys. That can be an inserter here. Pickup tile there. There we go. And then aluminum sheet coils go in. Now, if I really wanted to be efficient, I could even just put aluminum sheet coils into the network, because then I have a much higher density. But then the problem is you need to deal with the productivity modules everywhere you uncoil things, and I think it's easier to just do it this way. So this is aluminum plate. Okay, is it aluminium or something crazy like that? We'll just find it here. It's less than 10,000. And that needs to be a provider warehouse. And then the aluminum ore, I actually need that to go. Let's see. So this is where extra long inserters become very nice. So drop tile position, we'll just put that right there. Do that. So this way we'll have some extra ore for catalysts. Alright, let's clean out my inventory from all the stuff I just gained. Doesn't look like I actually ended up with that much junk. Alright. There we go. So we've got aluminum plates. Let me put that in my logistics request. We'll make sure our roboports kind of are in this new area. We'll also want one right here. And there we go. Okay. So that should do it. This is connected. Alright, 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 alright. Okay, so back to catalysts. Probably the easiest place to make the green metal catalysts is right here, since I've already got it set up for the silver. So then I just need to make this a provider. This needs to request aluminum ore. 200 is fine. Actually, I think 100 is fine. Oh, wow, we have a lot of green metal catalysts now. Am I just not requesting them? Is that the issue here? I think that's the issue. Yep, that's the issue. Okay, so this just needs to be... How about 100 green metal catalysts? That should be more than enough. Alright. Cool, cool. Alright, we got that. What's missing, construction robots? Is it just... I don't actually know what it is. 54 entities. Is it trees? Oh, it's just the bricks. Okay. That makes sense. Oh yeah, look at how much faster my nanobots are now. And longer ranged. That's great. Okay. So that's all set up and going. We got aluminum. Easy peasy. Next is... And we got green metal catalysts. Next is brass. Okay, so brass. It's a little annoying because it's a alloy. Copper and zinc. Or we can have more zinc and tin. I think we'll just settle for the copper and zinc version. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the actual plate. And everything is made from brass plates, I believe. That uses brass, yeah. Okay, so we want brass plates. Let's go with the 5 per second. It doesn't look like there's a brass sheet coil. Yeah, no sheet coils here. Gotta make it this way. Zinc comes from, let's see, processed zinc and carbon. Otherwise we need lead, which is really annoying. So zinc, let's get those researches go. Oh wait, oh that's zinc sheet coil, not brass. Yeah, definitely want that research. So then processed zinc, needs zinc ore. We want this one. Kind of work our way backwards. And there we go. So, the problem is copper ingots. I'd prefer to use what I already have set up. So we've already got copper ingots right here. And I actually have some space right here too. This could be my zinc induction furnace. So I just need zinc ingots. And then I can use some space up here for the casting. It's greenish. That's 10. Gosh, do I have to search zinc? There it is. No, sorry, brass is what I'm looking for. Copper, zinc, ingots. Okay, so we've already got the copper ingots. Bam. That's easy. And then zinc ingots. I'm trying to think if I just make zinc ingots up there and have bots bring them down. Or if I bring down like the processed zinc or something, because that's a much smaller number of things. Or I could go really ham and bring down the zinc omnitic salt and do the rest of it down here in this area. Yeah, I think I'd prefer to use bots less, so we'll do... It's hard to decide. Because I've got the sludge right here. So essentially I just need another set like that. I don't know, that's all too tight. Bots are going to be very efficient soon anyway. I'll probably be sad I built a train network in the first place, but at least we did it. Okay, so this... We want water. And that should be a 2-to-1 for the sludge. Because we're doing the same thing. Okay, so zinc. Zinc. Wait, it's the other way around. Zinc. Omnite solution. Zinc crystal. Zinc ore. Processed zinc. And I should move all this up because... Deal with the water later. Because I forgot about beacons. So we want to leave some space here. So something like that. And then water... Well, that can be... That can turn corners. There we go. Okay. Okay, so you are on zinc duty. Jiv and Bob Chunks. So we need 2 requester chests. This will be the chunks. If I can find them. Chivolite, Bobmonium. And that's from channel 4. And you are the Omni Catalysts. There we go. That we'll put into that. That one needs the shards here. That gets inserted. And we'll have our crystals. Should do something like that. Processed zinc. Then we need a chemical furnace. And an induction. No, we already have the induction furnace. Chemical furnace is the last thing we need. And I'm gonna need oxygen. So that's a bit annoying. Move those up 1. Okay, chemical furnace. Zinc. We will flare stack away this stuff. We also need carbon, which thankfully is right there, so I don't need more of that. But I will need an air filter. And a chemical plant. Okay. Air filter can fit where? Just put this back here, out of the way. Chemical plant. Air separation. Flare stack on nitrogen, and that'll go to the right. Down. And over. Okay, there we go. Zinc ingots. Provider chest. Channel 0. That should be 24 stacks. And then we just need a request in the zinc ingots. Right here. I think 200 is plenty. We need some casting units, which I will put... We'll put them up here. Okay, actually one side of the belt is enough. So that'll be brass. And we'll finally have brass, which has been in the way of quite a few recipes. I think we'll be able to get the next tier of power pole, which is very nice. And then we'll hook that guy up, and that will be brass is less than 6,000. And I'll just line those up. We'll have to work the liquid zinc over. So go that way. Turn a corner up. Turn a corner over. And perfect. And these make brass. Voila. We now have brass. Sweet! Okay, so what can I do with brass? I can do a lot of things. I also need concrete for a lot of the next tier of buildings in Angels. Once I have concrete, then I can start doing all the tier 3 stuff with concrete bricks. So brass pipes are used in a lot of places. I'm trying to decide if it's worth my time to have 100 brass pipes provided to me. I think I'm going to go with yes. 100 brass pipes, 100 brass gear wheels. So I'll just do this. Providers. I'll have plenty more inventory space as I do more researches and get better power armor. And then we also need just good old brass, too, to be requested. Oh, I already did that. That's right. Okay, so then I need a new Roboport. There's access to those. And there we go. We're now on the road to brass. So then in my chain here, I need brass and tinned copper wire. So I'll put a little requester here. What channel is this zone? So I'll change this to channel 1. Brass and tinned copper wire. So what I'll do is I'll set... Oh geez, I'm out of requests. Thankfully I already have tinned wire. And that's a provider. Okay, so I can just have tinned wire right here from a requester. That'll drop up, and that'll do that. This is tinned wire from coils, put in from there, request to change this to channel 1. Okay, so that's tinned wire, and then this is brass. And then we input there and there. And then I need brass requested on the train. And we'll say 1100. Okay, so then let's see if that all works properly. Look at all those brass pipes. Alright, so that's a copper request. Hopefully this is the train for brass. We'll see. Yep. There it is. And then that should come over here. And we'll take these old power poles out of my inventory. We should see some bots on channel 1. Yep, here they come. And then we'll have tier 2 power poles. So I can change the request here. Power pole. Dang it, where did that go? Power. Okay, is it electric pole? There it is. Medium electric pole. And I'll just feed this all of my old ones. And then this is another place where I'm going to be upgrading a lot, so I'll do that thing. Take this restriction off. You only put in if medium electric pole is less than 50. This is actually a requester chest with a request for 5,000 of them. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, it doesn't, you know, one more square doesn't feel like that much, but it's insane what a difference it makes, especially this one in particular, because it can power the other side of an assembler. And so it's amazing how much that changes things in terms of how few power poles I need. And then we also want big electric poles to be the new ones, because the reach is 40 instead of 30. So that helps a lot when we need them. And then the reach being 11 rather than 9, obviously that's 2 tiles further. That makes a difference too. So does that actually enable me to make any new Omni buildings? No, that requires crystal onyx. We do have the brass though. That's only 10 in brass, and that is Omni Calypso. Okay, so we actually can make the next tier of Omni Tractor and Omni Flog. So that's good to know. So yeah, I mean, we got aluminum and brass, and that unlocks all kinds of things for me. You know, if you look at brass plates, they go in... Well, I guess substations too. Ooh, can I build substations? Ho-ho, I can. And I can even go straight to substation 2, which instead of 18 squares is 24 squares. Can't do substation 3 yet. Okay. So we want to put that on the list. Substations. Oh, I missed the save button. Substation. And then... Gosh, we have a lot we can do. Steam engine 3. That would require cobalt steel, which is 1/3 cobalt, 2/3 steel. And cobalt, we... yeah, it's going to require crystallology 3, but I could still do the one where we do salt sorting. So we could start getting cobalt steel for the tier 3 power stuff. There's just a lot of options here. I'm just trying to check. Okay, so another one I just got is Assembling Machine 4. That's a huge deal. The next tier of drills. Nope, that's Cobalt Steel. Radar 3. Roboport 2s require Invar. So, I mean, we've unlocked a lot of new things for sure. Between the aluminum and the brass, but not everything. I do think I want the next tier of assembler. Steel plate, steel gear wheel. So we can feed... Why didn't I not put the new power poles on 4? There we go. So we've got that. We need steel gear wheels. And then red circuits. Do I have red circuits in channel 1? Guess we're about to find out. I do not. Which is unfortunate. So we're going to need another constant combinator. Hook that up. And you will be red circuits at negative 500. What's the request threshold? 1,000. So how about 1,200? Hopefully that does it. Do I even have a lot of circuits? I do. I do have a lot of circuits. So there we go. And then that will enable assembling machine higher tier, which means we want to switch that into a requester. We want to limit this assembler to assembling machine to less than, I don't know, let's go with just 15 even. And request for 5,000. And I'll give it everything I've got. We'll change my logistics to the tier. Should I just go straight to 4? I don't know, let's try it. Because tier 4, oh, I haven't researched it yet. Assembling machine 4. Yeah, I mean, it's just brass. So then we can do that easily from there. I'm not going to worry about the providing on the tier 3 simply because I've never really built tier 3 assemblers. So why is this still... Oh, do I not have channel 1 down here? I bet I don't. Yeah, it's outside of channel 1. There we go. Okay, so now our research is done. So aluminum plate, brass gear wheel, brass... Oh, it's steel bearing, which is right here, conveniently. So that will come over. And then we'll have a requester on channel 1 for plates. Oh, I did want red circuits there. And just brass itself. And we'll make the brass gear wheels right here. Brass gear wheel. and aluminum plates. We haven't done a request for aluminum plates. So aluminum plate, and then I think we'll be done with this episode. 1,200 of those bad boys. No station supplying aluminum plate. That's not right. Did I forget to hook something up? Yeah, we have 6,000 aluminum plates, so what gives? Oh, I saw that was hooked up. I forgot that was hooked up to there. There we go. Okay, so that'll bring in some aluminum. I can go ahead of it, though. And then I think after concrete, I want tier 2 bots as my next item. Okay, let's give it some aluminum. And steel bearings, why is that? Oh, that's not powered. There we go. Alright. Well, that's nice. Going from a crafting speed of 0.75 to 2. It's almost tripling. Sweet, okay, well, I think we'll call it an episode there. We've gotten a lot of good work done. So concrete and tier 2 bots are next on the list. Substations will take only a second. And then I think we'll start to move towards military science after that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.